Persuasive argument, text structures. If you want to convince an audience to accept your argument, you really have to organize your points in a logical way. The reader needs to see individual points backed up by evidence, building on each other to prove a point. Let's look at one text structure that will help you write a persuasive argument. It is called grammatical theme. What is grammatical theme? Grammatical theme refers to a cohesive text structure that positions specific words or groups of words at the start of sentences and paragraphs. You might be wondering, why would you do that? Well, when you read, your attention is drawn to what is positioned at the start of sentences and paragraphs. Let's see how that works. Have a look at this example. This sentence contains the same information as the one above it, but the structure is different. Look at the words in theme position at the start of the two sentences. The use of grammatical theme in the first sentence signals to the reader that the main focus of the sentence will be on grammatical theme itself. On the other hand, the second example changes focus by placing the words cohesive device in theme position. This signals to the reader that cohesive devices are the main topic here, with grammatical theme being just one example of these devices. Here's another example. Compare the different examples of grammatical theme. Can you see that this cohesive device can be used to give prominence to important words in the sentence? It makes sense that if you are trying to construct an argument, you would structure your sentences and paragraphs with this in mind. Different types of theme are used for different purposes. Sometimes an important topic is in theme position. In this example, Ned Kelly is the topic that is given focus at the start of the sentence. Think also about topic sentences that usually sit in theme position at the start of paragraphs. They also focus the reader on the main point of the paragraph. In persuasive argument, the writer's opinion is very important. By starting sentences and paragraphs with words like clearly, undoubtedly, and certainly, the writer can make sure that the audience understands the certainty of their point of view. Grammatical theme can also be used to guide the reader through the logical progression of the argument. Text connectives signal to the reader how the argument is developing. For example, when you read the word however, do you expect that the next point will support or contradict the previous point? Yes, the text connective, however, signals that an opposing or contrasting point is being introduced to the argument. Here are some commonly used text connectives that you could use to signpost the main points of your argument to your reader. It might sound strange, but you can actually strengthen your argument by including points that oppose your point of view. Do not ignore opposing viewpoints. It is a show of strength to mention the other side of the argument and then show clearly why you do not agree with it. It's likely that some of your readers will hold some of the opposing viewpoints anyway. That's why it's important that you deal with contradictory viewpoints by using effective, persuasive arguments to explain why they are not correct. Then, restate your original argument, the point of view that you propose. This is called refuting the argument, and it should be part of the structure of your persuasive argument. Let's look at an example of how to refute an opposing point of view. If you are reading a persuasive argument that expresses the point of view that Ned Kelly is a hero, you might be thinking, how can he be a hero if he broke the law? But in your persuasive argument, you could write, many people would argue that Ned Kelly was not a hero because he broke the law. However, it is clear that Ned was left with no choice. Police mistreatment of his sisters and his mother's harsh prison sentence convinced Ned that the law was corrupt. In fact, Ned Kelly displayed heroic qualities in risking his life to seek justice outside of the law. Can you see that you have strengthened your own argument by refuting an opposing point of view? Can you also spot examples of grammatical theme and text connectives in this example? Did you find these 4 examples? Try to use these text structures when writing your persuasive argument. Good luck!